Good morning, this is Jason the Farrier. Today we are in Snowflake, Arizona. It's the middle of June. It's finally warming up. We're going to work on this gray horse right here, put shoes on it. So I got Becky helping me out today, being my assistant. So hopefully it'll be a good video. Thanks for watching. My shoes on here pretty good, that's for sure. This is a new horse. I've never done it before. We'll see how it behaves. Finally, it's turning summer around here. The wind's not blowing today. That's kind of a miracle. This horse looks like it has a pretty good foot on it. It's a little bit long, a little high on the inside here. So May and June are the driest months of the year typically here in Snowflake, or in all of northeastern Arizona where I work at. So these feet start to get pretty hard. This horse's foot isn't too bad right now. So we'll start getting some rain here around the 4th of July. That's typically when our monsoon starts. In other parts of Arizona, it's a lot hotter. These feet get really hard. Becky, she has a couple of weeks off work, or I guess 6 weeks, so she's going to help me out a little bit this summer. Okay, these clinches are pretty heavy, so we're going to get rid of them. Normally I just rasp them off. Some people use a clinch cutter, but it's pretty easy to rasp them. So we got rid of the clinches. Now we'll pull the shoe off and trim the foot. This gray horse seems okay. Let's see what happens on these hinds. So a lot of times I don't really clean the foot out until after I pull the shoe off, unless it's got a bunch of mud and crap in there. This foot's a little high on the inside also. The other front one was too. Clean up this frog a little bit. Get rid of some of this sole. There's plenty of foot here to take off. Actually, he asked me to do these horses about 3 weeks ago, and I was out of town for 4 or 5 days on a kayaking trip. Last week I was real busy, so I'm just getting here. This foot's like the front, it's a nice foot. Good shape, good hoof wall. This loop knife works pretty handy. It's a little easier to keep sharp than those other knives, especially when it's dry like this. Another thing I've done is I've learned how to recycle these files. I've had this one sharpened. There's a place in California called Boggs Tool Processing, and I send these back to them and they sharpen them for me. I can usually get another 30 or 40 horses out of a sharpened rasp and save me a little money. Okay, let's trim some. Let's take the flare off. Usually they get a lot of flare on the outside of the foot, not so much on the inside. And we'll get our shoe fit and nail it up. So we've talked about these chestnuts right here. This one's pretty big and thick. Sometimes you can just pull them off. Sometimes you can just get your nippers and cut them off. I mean, they don't hurt anything, but they kind of look bad, so you can trim them up a little bit, make them look better. I don't know why a horse has one, but they all have a chestnut and an ear gut down here. This horse's ear guts aren't very long, but they have an ear gut there and a chestnut right there. Let's go burn it. I've told you before, I burn about every foot I put a shoe on. You just get a better fit. Okay, this shoe's a little bit wide still, but I'll burn it a little bit and go modify it. Okay, let's see if we get it, if it fits better. You got a little bit better fit. I don't think my shoe's flat. Let me flatten it out and burn it again. Okay, we got the shoe flat this time. So you can see it's a hair smaller this foot, but we can make that shoe work. I wasn't getting this heel burnt before, so we got that good now. So I'm gonna bring those heels in just a smidge and we'll nail it up. So I'm out of nails. I use a lot of these cupid nails. They come in a 500 count box. These are called 5 Slims. They're pretty awesome nails. They're my favorite. You can do anywhere from 18 to 20 horses with a box of nails, depending on how many nails you use. You put 6 nails in a foot, you can get close to 20 horses out of a box. If you do 8 per foot, you can get 18 or 17 or 18. But they're good nails, capable, 5 Slim. We're gonna nail this shoe on. Usually I start with the 3rd nail on the inside, put it in first. And a 3rd nail on the outside now. I have more shoe over here, so I'm going to drive these 2 nails and move that shoe over. A little stiff on this leg. Okay, got that one on. Sometimes that dirt packs in there. It's hard to get out. It's just easier to take the shoe off. then go in with your hoof pick after. All that crap out of there. This horse has a lot of growth. It's been a while, so there's plenty to trim out. You can't just start cutting at this sole. I kind of know what I'm doing. I mean, you can go too deep and make these horses bleed real easy. Okay, both of these hind feet are high on the outside over here, so I'll go ahead and trim off the outside. Try to match it up with the inside. Okay, here's an irrigate right here. Sometimes they get like a little horn. The best way to get rid of that is just take your nippers and nip them off. Every horse has them, but sometimes they get long. Sometimes you can tap these shoes a little bit, get them straighter. The outside back here by this heel nail had a lot of flare. It's a pretty weak hoof, but I got that nail up above there, so that should hold the shoe pretty good. So there we go. This is Jason the Farrier. We got this gray horse down here. He's a nice horse. He stood good. Thanks for being with us today. It's a beautiful day here in Snowflake. The sun's out. The wind's not blowing. What a great day. I'd like to thank Becky. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Jason.thefarrier. Have a good day.